Shalom, shalom. First off, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, HaKodash, La'olamim. With Yahweh being the true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world only calls God, and Yahweh Shai being the true name of the Lord and Savior of the nation of Israel, who the world only calls Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to my apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who teach one in these last days, and who are the true leaders of the nation of Israel, whether you perceive it or not, who tell me it's 100% true. I want to give a shalom to all the Akim on the four corners of the earth, pushing the word of truth and sincerity, making the call and the election sure, making the body love sacrifice. And I also want to give a humble salutation to the elect of the nation of Israel. It's got throughout the four corners of the earth, no matter what your outside appearance may be. All right, this is your brother Shaw. Come back at you with a quick and trans lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yashai, representing the Cleveland branch of Great Millstone. I want to say Thawadi Yahweh Bashim Yashai for giving the spirit and having mercy for allowing me to do this lesson. And just a quick topic. I just want to talk about that Esau and the Edomites are afraid of their recompense. All right. Now I was just watching a lesson from one of the elders, and they were talking about the mixed multitude, right? And he was saying, that if he was if he was an Edomite, he wouldn't want the things to come to pass. Either, you know what I'm saying? So why? Because these Edomites know that they have a dark history, right? A deep dark history that goes way back, and in their spirit they know that they're going to get repaid back sooner or later. Okay, now they may not believe specifically the things that are written in the scriptures, but deep down inside they know and understand what's going on and what's about to happen. So through the scriptures, we break those things down. What's coming to the Edomites, Jacob being on top, right? But the thing is, though, is that there's going to be a lot of unbelief, right? A lot of unbelief. Because why? Because Esau doesn't want to get repaid back. They believe in all this karma stuff, but then when it comes to the karma of them receiving back what they did to us, now all of a sudden that's not fair, right? That's not justice. That's not equity. All right, but the scripture says in Sirach, the 4th chapter, it talks about don't stretch your hand forth when you receive, but jar it back when it's time to pay. Roughly paraphrasing. All right, so now it's Esau's time to pay. All right, but what happens? They don't want to repay. They done made the money, right? But then when it's time to pay back what they owe, they don't want to pay it back. All right, why? Because they know that wrong that they did, they're going to receive that a nice hefty sum back, right? This says in 1 Thessalonians that seeing is a righteous thing to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, right? And the law says an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. All right, so Esau is going to get paid. But what's the difference? All right, Esau is going to get paid double what he did to us. Now we know all the history of slavery, and not just the transatlantic slave trade, but you had the Arab had us in captivity, was trading us through the sub-Saharan slave trade. Okay, the Chinese and Japanese were buying and trading us. Okay, through the Silk Road slave trade. All right, all throughout India. All right, so this is why these nations are gonna get repaid, but Esau is gonna get repaid double, because these nations didn't do like abominable stuff to us. I mean, they made it these swine and all that, but you had it in the Edomite captivity, where slave masters raping men in front of their families, right? In front of the entire population of slaves. All right, chiseling their teeth out to eat garbage. All right, putting a bag over a mother and son and making them have sex with each other. You know, that's where you get the term, you know, motherfucker from. You know, gang raping men's wives, right? When they had some slave masters, had they other slave masters over, they chose a woman out of there and gang raped her, man. All right, so it's a hell of a recompense, meaning a payback to the nation of Edom. All right, because the scripture says in Zephaniah, is it Zephaniah or Zechariah? I believe it's Zechariah too. Salakia. But it talks about he that touches you, touches the apple of the Lord's eye, man. You know, all type of abominations. You know, slaughtering the northern kingdom, you know, with smallpox and stuff like that, man. Killing them all for fun, killing all the buffalo. This whole entire land is covered in northern kingdom blood. Okay, the islands of the Caribbean. So all this has to be paid back. And the scripture says that, you know, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Right? So this is a time of heavy payback, man. You know, like James Brown said, the big payback. This is gonna be the big payback. And any man will be jealous over his wife that's gotten touched by another man, right? So what you think is on? What Esau think is gonna happen? So of course he's gonna run and hide and try to play coy and all this other stuff, and you know, all that stuff that Esau does. You know what I'm saying? Gaslighting and all that stuff, trying to play the victim. But it ain't gonna work because the Lord is the one that's gonna repay. You ain't gonna be able to sway the Lord. That's why you can't be rebought with money. All right, so it's gonna be a beautiful thing to see our enemy fall. I had brought that precept out in my lesson, Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 25:7. Right? That's what makes a man happy, is when a man that lives to see the fall of his enemy. And it's what we're patiently waiting for. All right, so hey, Lord willing, so it's edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and infinite worship to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash, L'Olam Yom. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'll say Kwame Sharala, Mawak Lava Ball, Shalom.